Hey guys, I wanted to make a video regarding shoulder pain. I mainly made this video for my volleyball buddies who are looking for exercises for their shoulders, but with this quarantine this summer, we aren't able to play as much as we wanted, but it's also a good time to be strengthening our shoulders to prevent any injuries for this coming winter season. So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 shoulder exercises I recommend incorporating into your routine for some ironclad shoulders. So I know most of us don't have access to a gym or exercise equipment at the moment. So I wanted to keep it as simple as possible. Most of these exercises you can do at home. All you really need are some light dumbbells, a medium-sized towel, and I highly recommend getting some exercise bands. But other than that, you can find everything else at home. The first exercise is a Serratus anterior wall slide. So the serratus anterior is often neglected in the gym. This muscle that attaches from the front of the ribs to the back of the shoulder blade is responsible for protraction. This is the opposite of retracting or squeezing your shoulders together. It's also responsible for upwardly rotating the scapula. Without it, we wouldn't be able to raise our arm above 90 degrees. This largely contributes to why athletes with serratus anterior weakness experience impingement pain at the top of their shoulders when trying to raise their arm above their head. For this exercise, I usually use a foam roller, but in this case, we can use any cylindrical type of item. I'm using a PVC pipe. So here you're going to want to take your forearms and rest them on the PVC pipe, and you want to protract your shoulder blades by pushing them away from each other and towards the wall to activate the serratus anterior. To progress this exercise even further, you want to take a towel or resistance band between your hands and pull it apart. This allows us to deactivate or inhibit the pecs and improve the muscle activation of our serratus anterior. Now, a couple key notes: you want to make sure your palms are facing your face, your elbows are perpendicular with the ground, as well as maintaining your protraction between your shoulders throughout the whole exercise. So the following exercises are going to be geared toward the rotator cuff muscles, which play an important role in providing stability in many of the overhead movements of volleyball. This exercise is called side lying external rotation. You're going to need your weight, whether that's the dumbbell or the water bottle, and a towel. So you want to pin the towel firmly between your elbow and rib cage. This allows you to prevent any compensations with the movement. This also inhibits your deltoid while isolating your rotator cuff. Bend your elbow to 90 degrees and turn your arm with your bottle pointing towards the ceiling. This should be surprisingly difficult, and if it still feels too easy, you may need to try pressing harder with the towel. The next exercise is called T's, W's, and Y's. These are collectively working on many of the shoulder muscles mentioned before, as well as your low and middle traps. You want your chest hanging off the edge of the bed, shoulder blades retracted, thumbs pointing towards the ceiling even though it's not shown in the video, and create each shape of the letter with your arms. Make sure you reach high enough and maintain the shoulder retraction, as well maintaining slow and controlled movements. This next exercise is called the full can lateral shoulder raise. You can use either weights or the resistance bands for this one. You want to make sure that your thumbs are pointing towards the ceiling, hence the name full can. This allows for more supraspinatus activation of the rotator cuff, while inhibiting the deltoids from compensating at the same time. Lastly, we have the external rotation into overhead press with a resistance band. If you don't have a band, you can use a weight while laying on your stomach with your arm hanging off a bed. In this exercise, you'll want to pull the band back at shoulder height with your elbow bent 90 degrees and your arms aligned with your shoulders. From here, you want to externally rotate your arm and point your fist directly towards the ceiling. From here, you're going to bring your fist up towards the ceiling and then repeat the step in reverse order back from the starting position. Make sure your back is upright and your core is stable. Don't allow any excess curvature of your low back. This is a good exercise that activates a majority of the rotator cuff muscles. Alright, so that's it. On an ending note, volleyball is a sport consisting of repetitive movements which lead to many overuse injuries. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out. And if you like this video and you want me to make more, I can do that. I was thinking about making something about knee pain, neck pain, stretching, volleyball shoes, you name it. Well, appreciate the view, guys.